Welcome to this week's episode of What's the Buzz. I'm your host, Olivia,
And I'm Wyatt.
and today we will be discussing all the buzz around Bellwood.
There are many important dates coming up this week. Like, this week, GACTC had their NOCTI exams on the 25th.
Speaking of the 25th, there's going to be a band concert. Now here's the interview with Mr. Soxy about that.
How was the concert?
I was very happy with it. The jazz band was very well received. The fourth grade did their first concert, which is always adorable. But they joined with the high school, so they had some cool experiences, and they ended on Apache and Eye of the Tiger, so they ended on full arrangements of songs instead of only honking.
That's cool.
The other cool part, we really enjoyed having our guest adults in. So the Raystown Wind Orchestra had a lot of good advice for the students, and by doubling our size, we could play music that we couldn't normally play. They loved it, and we're thinking of doing this every 4 years, so every high schooler gets that opportunity.
That's awesome. What was the favorite piece the band performed this concert?
Possibly the Great Locomotive Chase. So there's a lot of different sound effects, like people making like steam noises. The drums are actually matching the sound of like train engines speeding up. And it's a program work that actually talks about a true Civil War story of Union soldiers stealing a Confederate train, another train chasing it, and like the quirks of the piece actually tell that whole story. And we had a student like explain that story before we played it.
That's pretty cool. Would you play some of the songs in the future years?
A few of these songs will probably be played every 4 years. The idea is there's some great pieces of music that every student gets to play at least once.
Okay.
So I'm kind of building up a 4-year rotation for that.
And are you going to miss your seniors?
Absolutely.
Right, thank
But
you.
I wish them the best.
Feeling funky?
This Friday is prom. Have a good time.
Speaking of some other exciting days, the beginning of May on the 6th, there will be SAT exams held here at BAHS.
On the 7th of May, the high school chorus concert will be held at 2:30 in the auditorium.
Some of our very own Blueprint reporters, Jacob Hahn and Bailey Conway, were recognized Wednesday at the Keystone Media Awards in Harrisburg. Jacob received first in sports stories, and Bailey received second in news stories. Good job, guys. You guys killed it. And the website overall got second.
Next week marked exactly 1 month of school left for seniors. May 24th is the last academic day, and May 10th is the senior curve trip.
Hey, don't forget your Cody papers. They're coming up.
The BA Community Picnic Committee is looking for volunteers. For more information on how you can help, check out their Facebook page.
There is a $1,000 scholarship available through the Maverick Baker Foundation. They will be awarding a total of 5 scholarships this year. The criteria and the submissions info will be found on Jace Hostler's article on the Blueprint. On February 11th, 2022, Maverick Baker took his own life. To raise awareness on suicide, his family created this scholarship. Their goal is to give scholarships to seniors who possess the same attributes as their son. And this week's quote is, Don't live someone else's dream. Find your own.
And that's this week's episode of What's the Buzz? Tune in next week to figure out what the buzz is.